episode. I want to say it was like 2019.
Which one is your soundboard plugged into? Yours?
Yes. There it is.
Okay. I think now everybody can hear.
So I was going to say, if you want to put barbecue sauce on your dick, make sure it's not spicy.
But I like the tingle.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Black Tower Podcast.
That really is like the good substitution for someone sitting there.
Barbecue sauce on my titties.
I
I mean, I figure
we are actually all together. By the way, I'm gonna put my hand in front of the other webcam.
Hey, everybody.
I'm sitting back here behind the screens and everything. They're all
He's in the command center.
Yeah, he's in the BTP command center. Command tent.
Command tent. Oh, I'm gonna make room for him so that if he
Yeah.
comes over and decides to join us.
And also, we're going to leave the Aes Sedai over there on the other side of the
Oh
house.
yeah, I gotta be all by myself.
I'm mainly like sitting over here because this way I can like see chat and everything that's going on, unless you guys pull it up on your phones or something like that, which we can do.
No, you can tell us the highlights.
Oh, okay.
The Miller highlights.
I'll do all the work.
Well,
Why did I just get that?
But you
Did I
just
just
said
get-
that we could switch out. I'm fine with doing all of the
Let's
work
say, like-
at some point.
Did I just get promoted to Taylor?
Yes.
Tainted
Am I the Walmart version of Taylor?
It is.
You're the
It is
Wish.com version.
clearly Tinker Taylor Soldier. Wait, Tinker Taylor Soldier Spy.
Soldier Spy.
Oh, I am a spy, absolutely.
Je suis on speed.
Hey, Jeff, you want to tweet out the stream?
I can do
Oh,
that.
yeah. I should also do that.
Because like it's not like we didn't plan an entire weekend of events
What are events?
Yeah.
and not think about tweeting stuff out. Like,
Let's see.
Yeah, it was like an hour ago that I made the stream for this.
Oh my God, we have so many in Instagram things.
Do we?
Oh hey, 8-bit Jedi. Who the fuck is that?
I don't know, it
Who
just sounds like
indeed?
some old man.
Make sure y'all have like the mic somewhere where y'all can both be heard.
Oh, can Daniel?
I don't know. Nobody said anything yet. I just want to make sure that
Okay.
y'all can be heard.
As long as it's on the mixer, I sound in the Zoom call like everyone can hear me.
I'm getting good audio
Oh, on the YouTube.
on
Nice.
on YouTube. So
Yeah.
Again, if you guys have any issues, please let us know.
Yeah.
We will fix it.
But yeah, so this is our first actual event other than just like the kind of welcome wagon party thing. Let me actually angle this.
Willkommen bei.
There we go. So welcome to the Gathering Madness.
And he is right next to Josh. This also wants to come.
So thank you,
We
Lauren,
have,
for being so dope to make those bumpers for us. They're awesome.
that's okay, we like it. Willkommen to the BTP.
Yeah, come on into the live stream. It's everywhere except for Instagram.
Yeah, come into the live stream because you're missing it right now because you're on the wrong one.
Tell your friends, bring them in. Audio's good. Thanks, Lance. You're the best. All right.
You the man, Lance.
So,
No.
we're doing, this is an Ask an Ashaman. We'll do this until about 7 p.m. Eastern. And then at 7 p.m., it is time to regret everything we've ever done with our lives. Taste the tank. So,
The accuracy of that statement hurts the level. Yeah, already.
for that one, we'll probably like all be together. Who knows? Maybe we'll let North Harbor take over the controls.
Oh.
That's a terrible idea.
That's a wonderful idea.
I mean, apparently they can find things that nobody else.
And succeed.
I will do what I must.
But yeah, so again, this is the Ask an Ashaman part of things. We do have some catalog questions that we can go through and ask. However, we encourage and have everything opened up for everybody that's watching us, whether you're on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you are, to ask questions you want. If it's a question we're not comfortable answering, we'll tell you why we're not going to answer it. But as far as anything else, anything goes. I do have a spoiler warning, which is just like, well, not a spoiler warning, but a spoiler banner. I do have spoiler warnings, but they don't need to be played because the entirety of this isn't necessarily a spoiler. So I can put up a spoiler banner whenever we're doing spoilers. It's going to just say full series spoilers. So we're either no spoilers or full series spoilers. I'm going to say
So we're gonna make all
If
of our
it's-
spoilers either from book 1
Mhm.
or book 14, but
Yeah.
nowhere in the middle.
Nowhere in the
say-
middle.
We
If-
can't
if-
have spoilers from Newspring.
It'll be
Yeah,
a,
we can.
it'll be a
Okay.
spoiler sandwich.
I would be
No, it'll
on
be the
track
red
with Ali and
first
Gus
one.
right now if I didn't have to get all this shit ready. But yeah, so and by saying no spoilers, that for us, for the purposes of this, that's going to include completion of book 1, Eye of the World, from the Wheel of Time series. So you can ask us stuff about the podcast, about us individually, just generic questions, silly questions, serious questions, things about the series, and we will do our best to answer them. And even if y'all don't ask anything, we have catalog where other people have asked us stuff in the past that we're going to answer.
Also, if you're asking a question and you want it to be a serious question, please tag it as a serious question. Because I don't want to think it's not a serious question and then make fun of it and then like hurt your feelings.
Because 9 times out of 10, you won't take it seriously.
I will not.
Nope. not at all.
9 times out of 10. 10 times out of 10.
Okay, fine. Stand
So
corrected.
Lance has asked us, did we get a rent-a-john?
We did not.
We did not.
There is no Black Tower Porta-John at this time. R.I.P.
There is
Andrew's
woods
toilet.
ish.
Oh,
Woods-ish.
Patrick, thanks so much for joining. Patrick is on a plane about to take off in 5 minutes.
What?
So thank you so much for taking a moment and hopping in.
Where are you going, Patrick?
Yeah, where are you going, Patrick?
Where are you
Are
going, Patrick?
Are you coming to
Charlie?
Havelock, North Carolina, Patrick?
Oh, snap. That would be awesome.
That would be.
Yeah, I think Lance sends their sympathies by saying, I'm sorry.
Yes.
As I said, there's woods.
What's the TikTok?
Yeah,
I'm
but
getting
you know
rich
what's right on the
tonight.
other side of those
R.I.P.
woods?
Andrew's bathroom.
A high school.
Oh, ew.
So if you want to play that gamble to wind up on the worst kind of, well,
Yeah,
yeah,
just
the
go
worst kind of
fast.
list. Just go fast.
Gotta go fast.
Going to Austin, Texas. Oh, okay. A plane to Austin. I just can't read. My bad.
Okay, Twitch has a question.
Yep. You know, put it on the screen.
I have a question. If we only get 5 named Ashaman in the series, excluding the game.
You want to put up the banner?
Yep.
Oh, yep. Banner.
Excellent.
Okay. So if we only get 5,
So we do, just before, because we do have a Zoom still going on in the background that can hear us. If you're in the Zoom, we put up a full spoiler banner. If you have not finished the entire series,
Emily's the only one in the thing, and she has, so.
in the
Okay.
Zoom.
Good idea, but I do also have the Zoom open over
And
here.
I
so-
see
well,
that
then you let me know if we need to say
there's a
anything.
Yeah.
Zoom chat.
Anyway.
So
Twitch
Anyway,
is that's great.
okay, so the
I'll
question
take a
is,
look at that,
and as you guys can see on the screen, the question is, excluding Logain, Taim, and Rand, who are the 3 Ashaman, or who are the 5 Ashaman, named Ashaman, that have to stay in the series?
yeah. Andrel, we're all going to
Andrel.
agree on that.
Yes.
Deshiva,
Deshiva.
Flynn,
Flynn, Howard Flynn,
Narishma.
Yeah.
J.R. Narishma. I like how like in line with perfectly that we are with this, 'cause I agree 100%.
the 5th one though,
But because like this is like the last one you can choose, so it's inherently kind of limited. Like, so
Sort
we're
of.
gonna make sure it's a good choice.
Roshai,
Who's
Can
what's
you
the name of the
personally,
Ashaman that gets mentally reduced to a child?
I was just gonna say that one. I would really like to see that
Oh.
moment. So I want
What's his name?
the guy that Rand wines.
Yeah.
yeah. The only one that he personally lovingly takes out. All of the rest of them he
What's
takes
his
out
name?
with
All 3 of you have
With
interwebs.
prejudice.
I mean, yeah, we do. I know. I definitely don't. There's only 3 computers and a phone right here, so I can't look up anything.
Never.
let's just look up Ashaman.
Fedwin.
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 Yeah.
Yes. Not to be. That's hilarious. Because yesterday when I was like Gedwin, you were like Gedwin Lors, and I was like, I feel like
No, that's
not
wrong.
right. I'm pretty sure his
Yeah.
last name is Gedwin.
Were you-
But it's Fedwin and Gedwin. Who
Fedwin
does
and
that?
Gedwin.
Who does that?
Robert Jordan. You
Apparently.
silly
The
guy.
same guy who names a place Eridomon and the people who live there are the Domani, and then also names a group of people that are captured by the Shanchan, Damane.
Dominate.
What a dick.
Yeah.
What
So-
a dick.
So our five. Does she?
Yeah, so our 5 collectively?
Why not? It seems like
I
we're
mean,
all in
Are
agreement.
you down?
I'm
All right,
in.
cool. So yeah, we've got Andril, Deshiva, Dammerflynn, Narishma, and Fenwin Worst.
There you go.
Those are the 5.
How about
That we're
you?
keeping.
Do you have any variation
No,
on that
those
list,
are-
or is that a good list?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's absolutely a good list.
All
Even
right.
I do
Even
also-
Hopwell's a good name too.
Evan Hopwell, that's also a sad death.
Yeah.
I also hope
I mean-
that they keep that one as well. But if they only
There's
kept
so
Muppet,
many good ones.
I would leave Hopwell out, and I would also leave the Tsoravan Mahale and the Bajan.
Yeah, Roshide. Fuck you, Roshide.
I would leave both Roshide and Gedwin out.
Next
If
question.
only I got 5.
We're gonna get this, so hopefully Lance gets to hear the answer. The question is, no, not that one. That's not. What one did I read? Why am I not seeing this?
Rude
Oh.
leader.
This one is Matt's. All right, we'll get Lance's question, and then Matt will pop back to yours. We know Josh is the Crystal Barista's warder, in quotations, bitch.
Yeah.
But do you guys have significant others?
The answer for me is no. I have not had an Aes Sedai or other for a number of years. But the intent is to be getting back on that horse. So, which I guess is not really a nice thing to say about my future
And
significant
if I could just answer on behalf of Andrew, because when we got here, he had 2 things in his fridge: beer and what was the other? It was like
Well, no, it's to be fair, the beer and the cider was for this weekend,
Right.
as was the Dr. Pepper.
there it was.
There
It
was
was
a
like
half a bottle of wine and like a thing of mustard or something.
yeah. So like
So it was the sheets of dried seaweed.
That's right.
For
This is,
ramen.
yeah.
and so
There was more in the freezer. Like,
Yes. There were actually like the freshly meals or whatever, which is what he eats.
Yeah.
Because
That's what
why
it should
the
be.
fuck not?
so the answer to that can basically be summed up in a TikTok audio where it says, "Tell me you're a bachelor without tell me you're a bachelor." But Andrew, you can speak for yourself. I'm sorry.
Lance says that the question has been answered. So I'm gonna leave it in mystery.
Stop! You're killing him.
I'm gonna leave it in mystery limbo. All right. Now I know this one is definitely spoiler. We're gonna go back to Matt's question, which was, do they ever say which side the dragon and sword pins go on? Working
Yes.
on my Ashaman outfit for Jordan Con, so I'm so effing lazy. They do.
They do.
Sword is on the left.
Nope.
No, dragon. I think dragon's on the left, sword is on the right.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dragon's on the left.
Dragon's
Sword
on
is
the
on the
left.
right.
Sword is on the right.
Dragons to the left of me, swords to the right. And here I am.
Oh, you know
Stuck in
what?
the middle
No,
going back.
here's a really great way to remember that. When you do sword training, even if you're left-handed, 9 times out of 10, you will still use your right hand with your sword. So
That sounds stupid.
sword. Serious.
I believe you.
Even like
But that sounds
even the samurai, like back in the day in Japan, all of them were right-handed, which is one
They
of
were
the
not
reasons.
all right-handed.
But they all like used
Yeah,
right-handed
because
their sword.
the society has always sucked for left people.
And one of the reasons why Musashi Miyamoto is considered to be one of the greatest samurai of all time is because he used a second sword with his left hand and was actually, they theorized that he was a left-handed person. And so his
it surprised
technique was a
people.
left dominant style, and people couldn't handle it. They couldn't hang.
So next question, and then I'm going to swap out with one of you.
Okay.
So this question comes from Smack over on our Twitch.
Hey,
And thank you, Smack, for utilizing and viewing our Twitch. Not Gleeman Twitch, well, our Twitch, the Black Tower Podcast Twitch. I mean, he's still our Twitch, kind of.
Just ask the question.
As much as still allowed. Anyway, the question. With all of the excitement and building release of the teasers, His questions feel like a no-brainer, but he's going to ask anyway. Andrew started New Spring.
I believe I already addressed that.
Technically, the answer is yes.
You started.
Technically,
I started-
he actually started a long time
I started
ago.
New Spring over a year and a half ago.
Yeah. It's just the finishing that Andrew has a problem
Not touching that
Yeah.
one.
I'm leaving it
with.
alone.
You wouldn't.
But it's on the floor. You got to pick it up.
What?
It's on the floor. You got to pick it up. All right. Which one of you wants to take over the command?
I'll do it.
You sure?
All right. Let me show you where all the stuff is.
Yeah,
I know you guys
how's
haven't
your
got to
brain
see
hole
it.
doing?
Good.
So, let's go out some keyboard controls my desktop, which is I'm using to control everything.
Okay.
The spoiler one is right here. You click on brand, and you go down here. Spoiler one is right there. They're all named.
Cool. This is fancy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mess this up.
So put a comment on the screen. You just click on it, show, and then I'd
Cool.
say like after
This is gonna be
just
awkward.
click on it.
I'm gonna make it awkward.
Prolonged eye contact.
Prolonged eye contact.
All right. Now I'm in charge. You're stuck with me.
So that is one
Which one
thing
is
that
this?
I've always
Which one is
appreciated
this one.
about David Lynch and his weird shots that sometimes are so long for no good reason. And then I watched Inside, and Bo Burnham does all his own camera work.
Mhm.
And he also had that very like David Lynch,
Yes.
like
Yes, he is.
so many unnecessary long shots where you're just like, are you gonna do something else? Are you gonna do something different?
It's like I have fucking cooties over here.
I know, right?
It's fine.
Well, this is where does it actually have the
Yeah, she's on brand. She's,
Oh, well,
she's
okay.
actually.
I didn't. I
she's
thought
a
it was
little
like-
bit
No,
out
it's
of
fine.
frame.
You can stay over there.
Fine, I will.
So
To be honest,
Andrew is
you're not
right
my eyes
on
tonight.
one side of the frame, and Adelorn, you're actually just a little bit out of frame. So if you wanna move
See,
over a little
I'm
bit-
used to the military thing of
There you
whenever you switch out with somebody, you take their old exact
Yeah,
spot.
yeah.
So that's kind of
That-
my concept.
That is a
I'm
thing.
also in the improv scene where you also tag someone out
Oh.
and take their exact spot.
Okay, we got some
regardless of what
people in there.
weird position
Oh.
they're in.
all
More
kinds
people?
of fun stuff going,
Oh, and there's little icons by their picture
which is
that
where
shows
it's
you
coming
where
from.
they're watching it.
Excellent. Okay, so questions. Who has questions?
That's
This
the
is
question.
reminiscent of your
There's another tab
clothes
also
that you wear
on
normally.
It is.
the desktop one that is the
Which
spreadsheet
is kind of
of our the last time we got
Okay,
questions.
now I
10,
can
20.
So if you need to, you can just pull them from it.
That it does, Critter. The madness has gathered. We are gathered here today to commence the madness.
madness.
Your
We
madness
gathered-
commenced a long
Mad-
time ago.
Okay, so we have a
We
good
are
question.
gathered here today to mourn someone who thought today was the day and that I was the one.
So we got a question here from Critter.
Oh.
Which, by the way, welcome to the show. And the question is, it's personal. How did y'all meet? So Andrew,
So there I was,
start.
barbecue sauce on titties.
So
And
Andrew,
there I was,
as the founder,
chicken with no barbecue sauce.
And there Josh was
nope.
with the bottle of barbecue sauce.
So Andrew is as the founding member of
One of.
one
Well,
of.
you are the one who is still
You're the one who's here.
currently at the
I'm making sure Aaron gets his credit.
No.
All the
Aaron-
time away.
Aaron-
absolutely does.
Aaron,
He
my
deserves
predecessor, the Sword of Mahale before me is a fantastic human being.
Yes.
And we love him.
And he has a fabulous beard.
And he
does
has a
have a
fabulous
fabulous
beard.
beard.
Andrew here
It's
is the
infinitely
other
better.
founding member of the Black Tower podcast. So go ahead, you take it with how we met.
So, I mean, it's not really that exciting of a story. I mean, it was exciting for me, and I'm sure it was exciting for you guys. Well, from what you told me, it was exciting for y'all. Basically, we hit a point where Aaron needed to step away the podcast because he was doing the editing, the posting. I just showed up and looked pretty, and I didn't even do that very well. So
Well, also remember this was a time where we weren't doing visuals, so
That's true.
you're
So it
looking
was also
pretty
useless.
super unnecessary.
He had a face for radio.
Yeah, a face for radio and a voice for TV. But so he needed to step away, and so I started auditioning people or asking people that wanted to come on, and then the metric so that I couldn't be blamed for not choosing somebody was that we would let the listeners vote on who they wanted to become the next co-host. But at a point, we had done about 2 of those episodes, and I needed to step away for a month. And Thorne and Greg took over for then, and then I was like, okay, well, they'll just be the other 2 hosts, and when I come back, we'll continue. But they were inspired to start their own.
Right.
So there I was like, okay, I need another co-host. But I also
and I'm back to square one.
and I was like, well, but I'm also going to want to be able to like take a week off, or if something comes up, like, you know, I can't record just by myself. I mean, I can, but it's going to be even more boring than I usually am. So put out the call again. Daniel had already done one of those episodes.
Go ahead.
There you go. Oh no, you were supposed to, but you couldn't make the scheduling. So I
was supposed to
reached.
talk about the Sean Chan
Yeah.
and just sit on the episode and be like, "Fuck these guys! Fuck these guys!"
So I sent out some because I think did you get a Discord DM from me, or was it a Twitter message?
It was a Twitter message that I originally saw, and then I responded to you on Twitter, and you said, "Hey, join the Discord."
Oh yeah.
And I said, "Great." Hopped in, talked to Andrew a little bit about the audition process kind of thing. And at first, as stated, just ended up not working with the schedule. And then heard from Andrew that he was going with 2 other people, was a little disappointed. A month and a half later, I hear...
And that message was whenever I needed to step away, and it was just like, okay, I can't leave these guys hanging.
Yeah.
I've got to choose these 2 people, and I've got to step. I think I even said that I'm stepping away for.
No, you absolutely did. Yeah, you were very honest and very, candid with the whole thing. But yeah, then a month and a half later, I just got a message that was like, "Hey, bud."
Remember how I told you no? Remember how I told you no? What if that became a yes? Would you still be interested?
And I was like, "You bet your butthole it would be."
And then, so at the same time I messaged you with that, there was another guy that
Literally,
that
had
had
a few
done.
taste the taint since then.
There was another guy who had done one of the audition episodes, and the chemistry was great. Their voice was great. I loved the guy. Still do. I can't remember his name though. I remember him being a great guy, and if I saw the avatar image on Discord, I'd probably recognize it. It's probably changed because that was 2.5 years ago, 2 years ago, something like that, 1.5 years. Wow, it was a fucking time ago.
It was a while ago.
But he never answered.
That's like 87 years in COVID time.
But he never answered, and it was after Daniel was on the show that, pretty quick after, I was like, hey, so you're on it. I don't believe in this being my thing and me just telling you what to do. You are now a 50-50 partner, and I'm saying we split this 3 ways because we probably want to be able to take time off. It's like, sweet, so let's look for somebody else. And I think we put out a tweet just asking, hey, if there's anybody, we're looking to fill a 3rd spot.
Yeah.
Is anybody interested? And Josh,
And
I think
Josh-
you kind of on a bit of a whim was like, oh yeah, that'd be great because you had done
Yeah.
the, what was it, 2 geeks, 1
Two
mic?
Geeks, One Mic. Yeah, that was my previous podcast that is now on an indefinite hiatus.
How long has it been indefinitely? Indefinitely?
No, well, and
Long
the cool
enough
thing
that it
was-
can be legally declared.
do you know the meme where it's like Leonidas and Gorga, and he looks at her and she goes,
Yeah.
and then he turns around and it's like me asking the wife if I could go out drinking with the boys.
Yeah.
She's like, I was like, that was the meme I played when I was like, honey, can I do the Black Tower podcast?
Can I have a new hobby?
Yeah, that's right. And Can I have a new hobby is what it was. And we jumped in and it was just a lot of fun, instantly. It was just immediate, good chemistry, lots of fun.
I mean, like anybody, it took us a couple times talking because during then there were plenty of times where we were always we would get together and talk on Discord or something whenever we had time.
Yeah.
But after a couple episodes, we kind of fell into the swing of things. It was early enough that Daniel didn't correct us all the time. And
Actually, that's not true.
Well,
That's
actually,
He's always been.
but,
Like
but it's been really cool because
I just got better at, or I just got worse at hiding it.
yeah. But like with that, it's been really cool to like watch the guys mesh in with, I guess, me. And of course, I'm sure I've changed too. I just don't see my own changes. I know I don't cuss as much as I used to on the show.
Yes.
That was a critique, a building critique we got from one of the folks at JordanCon. Not a JordanCon person, but an attendee. They tried to watch some of the earlier episodes where it was just Aaron and I, or listen to them. I mean, they could watch, but it's a still screen. And they were like, it seemed like you were cussing just to cuss. And I'm like, you're probably not wrong. I was like, but I was also.
You do recognize that this was like two vets who were like barely out of the service.
Yeah, you had a Marine Corps vet, and I was still in the service at the
Yeah,
time.
that's right. You
'Cause
were.
I didn't get out until December of 19.
So we've got another question. Our
Uh-oh.
next question from Just Somebody's Opinion.
Hey, just
How's it
so
going,
going,
buddy? Or Bodie? Buddy or Bodie?
Bodie.
I know, I'm being it.
Oh,
okay. Anyway,
Dude,
he wants to know.
Speaking of growth, it's been super exciting to watch his channel kind of explode.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
So,
awesome. So
all you gotta do
congratulations.
is get the attention of like Dusty Will or really just Twitter of Time, and we share your shit
It's true.
like
So-
like a hooker with COVID.
Just Somebody's Opinion
anyway.
wanted to know what each person's favorite thirst tweet has been.
Oh,
Favorite thirst tweet.
Do you know what I love?
Tweet or just general?
Do you know what I love about this question is that the person who wrote my favorite tweet is sitting in this room.
No.
Yeah, it's you, Adalorna. Adalorna's Twitter thirst is legendary,
Oh
and I
yeah,
love it. It's great.
Oh,
I think like
all
the
of Jordan's
first-
fun.
the first thirst
FOMO.
that we started to experience was at JordanCon last year.
Yeah.
And it was Andrew and I were like
Well,
posting, like-
directly towards
Yes.
us at least that I remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, there were some live stream comments before, and I forgot whose live stream I was on. There was somebody in the chat that apparently was smitten, and I was like, I don't know how to react because this has never happened before.
Well, I also love that this was.
But you'll always be my first, and you know who you are, dude.
I didn't get to join in on that because I was on a fucking plane.
No, you weren't. That's the problem.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Oh, maybe by the time you finally were. But.
All right.
Well, I was on two planes.
So here we
both of them
go.
suck.
Yeah, some of the ones that were.
What was your favorites?
I mean, my beard thread, of course.
The beard thread was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beards.
That is now
Is
a core
that
feature
actually-
of the Black Tower Discord.
Yes, it is.
I was gonna say, does that technically count as a tweet? Given that
No,
it's
I
a-
actually
No,
have
it's
a
not.
beard
What is it?
thread.
No, yes.
That's what the Thursday
Fantastic.
Jordan Con was. Like,
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
It's got to be my favorite because it was just a lot of fun.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty good.
I don't know if I've actually seen that many thirst tweets, especially given that I'm a little bitch and I just let Josh deal with our Twitter and
I mean,
don't like.
If you
do
thirst
anything
tweeted
at all.
at Tower Podcast, us on Twitter, it's probably Josh that's seen it, and there's a good chance that we haven't or haven't yet.
Yeah, I can tell you
Because
right
as
now.
much as Josh is fantastic with Twitter, ADHD doesn't help him remember to tell us about what like funny things he saw.
Correct.
And so like we'll find out about a tweet that somebody like tweeted at us or in reply 3 weeks later or something like that, just because it'll come back up or something.
So if you ever talk to Andrew and Daniel and you're like, hey, thanks so much for the interaction on Twitter, they're probably gonna look at you like, oh.
like you're
No,
welcome.
And I promise
definitely
it's
look
not
at you and
them
be
being
like,
mean.
"You're
It's
welcome."
Me.
And I will pretend.
So you will pretend. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I will pretend for
Good
the
guy,
moment that it was an actual real interaction between you and I, even though it absolutely wasn't. It was a real interaction between you and Josh,
So
or possibly Andrew.
real
because again-
quick.
80% of the Twitter is Josh, 15% of the Twitter is Andrew, and 5% of it is accidentally Daniel.
Accident Daniel.
This isn't Google.
So just to remind you guys, here in about 25 minutes, it's going to be Taste the Taint. So you
and we'll
guys,
have to add it. We can continue the
I know,
Ask
I know.
Ashaman during.
Yeah, that was.
I'm
the-
just saying,
Oh,
you
what
guys
is it?
need to go tell your friends right now because it's about to get real.
it's about to go.
And Gray Ashaman wants to know that if we were Aes Sedai, what Aes Sedai Aja would we be? What Aja would we be?
I mean, everybody already knows me, so y'all go ahead.
Adelorna's green.
Of course.
She's green.
She's the new hot pink Aja.
I would also be green, I think. I'm down with that.
If I
It's not
go
a hard
purely
question.
by my degree, I should be gray.
Oh, okay.
You're not great yet.
Shut up. Yeah, because I pulled all of them out of the beer. I'll sit at work and just
I would
like
be the salt and pepper Aja.
that happened the other day. Like I was sitting there at work doing this, and I look up and my boss is standing at my desk just going, "Are you good?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, just pulling out gray hairs." I was like, "It's either gonna all go gray or no gray. There's no in between."
Jesus, yes, that's a hard question.
Really?
It is.
I think you would be brown.
I would either be blue or
Yeah,
brown.
yeah. No, I agree with Brown.
I can see
Yeah.
brown.
That's the whole
Anybody
vibe
ask a
of the
question
vibe.
about anything, Daniel probably knows the
So,
answer.
so I'm green.
Dude has a massive knowledge base.
Daniel is
Incorrect.
brown.
Actually, no, that's not true. He's right. He's absolutely right. But if I
He's
don't
brown.
know the answer,
He's brown.
Morshadi fucking knows.
More
Brown.
shoddy
That
is-
was what I was gonna say.
The
is
fact
that
checker.
Morshadi checks me
also-
if
way
he's not
too often.
If he's
For
not
Andrew's
brown for the
statement,
knowledge,
so
he's
it
brown
should-
for being full of shit.
And
What's
then,
no other brown
and then we
brown?
got Andrew who's gray. So those are our Ajas.
Green, brown,
And we
blue.
got
So we're
next
just like a
question
deep, gross brown color.
Yeah.
from Danielu who. What is your favorite flavor of taint?
I mean, the Black Tower is like
Freshly
signature
washed.
drink.
Freshly washed. Freshly cleansed is my
Almond
favorite flavor.
Almond butter.
Almond butter.
No, I think that the Black Tower signature drink is Sailor Jerry. And
That's it.
Either Coke Zero or Dr Pepper.
Or just
So that's
coconut.
probably-
It's
Yeah.
yeah. So we're a rum taint.
Yeah.
We like our taint spicy and rummy.
So no, that's not actually true. I
Spicy
take
and
I take it back. Our drink of choice most of the time is that when we're drinking cocktails. But if we're doing shots, the actual
Oh.
drink of the Black Tower is the Ashaman as of
That's
right now.
That's
So it's
That
already-
may change tomorrow.
Yeah. We'll change tomorrow, but thank you, Tree, for the
Yeah.
awesome Moretto. If you want to make it at home, it's a regular shot that is half
Canadian
amaretto
whiskey.
and half Canadian whiskey.
super.
You
good.
can technically do it with any whiskey you want. We highly, highly, highly recommend Canadian whiskey.
It's better if you have a sweeter whiskey.
Correct.
That's what makes
And-
it better.
Done with
But it's
the
better
Canadian
if you have
whiskey.
Canadian because trees from Canada. So
Yeah.
Yes.
But the taste reminds me of like cherry Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
So
No,
it's
it's very
really good. Oh, we have the stuff here.
Do we?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm having some. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
No,
it's
that
happening.
Ashaman.
Gray Ashaman is calling me the tweeter of taint.
Oh,
The Twitter of Tank.
So
Okay.
I say that's a good title. I like
I'm not
Yeah.
saying I don't like it.
It's
but
better
also-
than being the taint of Twitter.
it. The taint of Twitter.
nope, that's
A
better.
marked
Yeah.
improvement.
A
on
marked
the taint
improvement.
of
Yeah.
Twitter.
That was-
Okay, and then yeah. So no,
Yeah,
it,
maybe good.
And whenever you want to swap out, just let Daniel know because he's next.
Oh, I was actually just gonna come take over.
Oh, okay. There you
oh,
go.
he's just it's hostile takeover.
Yes.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Well,
welcome
you don't
your
have a drink. So you
Amin
don't
Khan
have to fix
Mahale,
that.
Well,
who
You
will
get
now
that
take over
responsibility as
the
well.
command center.
Hi guys. Oh man.
I'm gonna go get
So
something.
this is YouTube. No, they're both.
No,
Saying that like you're
did you want
discovering life.
the lesson?
This is
Give
chat.
him a lesson.
Mhm.
Yeah, but this is the control center. So,
Okay.
And then you go the tabs up top.
Oh
There's the banner
yeah.
and the stuff like that. So
Stuff like that.
If you
Alright.
need to throw up a spoiler warning, click on brands,
Yeah.
and then you'll see it
there's-
right there
Yeah,
under
full
overlay.
spoiler banner, no BG. Cool. Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks. How do we get out of? Oh, comments.
Just click comments. And
Yeah.
if you want to show a comment on the screen, which I do whenever the people ask questions, I don't know if
And
Josh
it's
wants.
plus show.
Yeah, and then you just click it again to
Video game freshly cleaned. Hey, excellent.
And then the camera that's looking at you is obviously that one.
Yeah. Just trying to. It doesn't look like we have any other.
Okay. One of the tabs on the monitor to your right, or the middle, I guess, screen that you're looking at, is the questions we have from the last time we collected questions.
Excellent. Yes.
So
Ask an Ashaman.
everybody is too afraid to ask the
It's
five.
not about.
I'll do it
afraid.
myself.
Oh no.
Yes. Also, we have a compliment for the Pikachu coverlet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right here.
Okay.
It is a very.
Let me split that one out so that
So everybody knows
everybody knows.
where
Yes, and
Andrew's
Dana-
loyalties are.
Dana does make a good point real quick before you go into that. For anyone who's watching for the first time, there is the body part taint. There is also alcohol, which is taint. There is also hot sauce, which is taint. And there is also taint, which is the bad stuff on site eat. So there's a lot of different variations of taint.
Would you say it's a
It's like-
quadruple on
It's whatever you want
It's
it to be.
like
honestly.
the F word. Taint can just be every word in a sentence.
Yeah.
Taint the tainty taint.
Anything that like induces any kind of like potential struggle, no
Ooh,
matter how big or small.
I like this. Okay, so from Critter XD,
Hey, Critter.
All right.
fuck Mary Kill.
No, make sure you go
no.
follow Critter on TikTok. If you don't
Yes.
have a TikTok, get it just to follow Critter.
Please do that.
And
Seriously.
there's several other content creators on there. They're great.
It's
Josh is
Watch
on there almost 24/7. If he's not on TikTok, he's on Snapchat or Twitter simultaneously.
I'd be upset, but
But it's just
That's
accurate.
correct.
So hashtag do with it.
Did you
Do you
really
want
just
some
speak
of
in
my
hashtags?
Googler? Do you have a refill for it?
This is a one hitter. I have to go buy one. Sorry.
It's all good. So, fuck
Oh, I
Mary
wasn't saying
Kill.
sorry to you. I was saying sorry to the stream.
Oh, fuck Mary Kill.
You're used to it by now.
Oh,
It's true.
Fuck Mary Kill.
Fuck
Yeah.
Mary Kill.
Fuck Mary Kill. Rand. Matt. Parent.
Oh, fucking Matt.
You know what?
way too quick. Oh my god.
Same though.
Skill. Like,
Same though.
Woo! I mean, he's right. Matt definitely has the most experience.
Matt would be
Perrin
the most
has-
fun in bed.
The least, by far.
And Perrin is good husband material though.
Is he though? Is he?
I'm gonna say I'll
makes-
fuck Matt. I will marry Perrin. And Rand, I love you, but
I'm gonna have to agree.
You're
Kill
that
Rand.
shit.
Alright.
Insane.
We see Perrin make a ton of effort with Fael, right? He makes a ton of effort to make things good and work with it.
Yeah.
Rand, albeit he's distracted by, let's
Saving the
full
world.
spoiler things up, right?
Oh, fuck.
Put a spoiler banner up.
Sorry. It's up now.
All right.
I apologize.
If anyone was spoiled, Daniel apologizes.
Yeah, I absolutely.
And I'm-
Daniel apologizes.
The worst.
Daniel this time instead of Josh.
But Rand, like, he's kind of busy with the whole "you gotta save the world because you're the Dragon Reborn" thing. So he doesn't really have a lot of time. We don't really get to see in the books how he is in a relationship. So it looks like in the TV show, that's going to be a different story, at least to some extent.
I would also like to note that
We're going to get to see him fuck, marry, and kill.
hopefully we will. Oh.
All right. So,
Shame.
Woo!
do we have 3 different fuck? No,
No,
did you guys
we're
were
in
both the same.
one, yeah.
That's right. Okay.
What about you?
I'm definitely fuck Rand, marry Matt, kill Perrin. Yeah.
I mean,
I think Matt is actually really good husband material. We still have full spoilers on, so him and Tuon is not the greatest relationship ever in the series, but like they have a really good relationship later on. I like his courtship. I like his figuring out that he's like, granted, I was told I was marrying this woman, but like now I'm actually really into it.
He does accept it well.
is
towards
it a
the end.
tenet of the fuck, marry, kill game that you have to assume it's a sexless marriage?
No, I don't think that's true.
So, I mean, by then, that might actually be like the best choice for Mary. Well, I don't want to say the best, but a good choice.
My answer stands.
So we are now
I still
going to
stick with what I
do.
said.
We are now going to do same thought, or same game, I should say.
What about
Different
Adelorna?
people.
I'm gonna start calling Critter the Game Master.
Right?
So new one.
Follow her on Twitch too, by the way. I didn't mention that. You can watch her play.
Oh
some
yeah,
of the
follow
demos
Critter
I
on Twitch. Yeah. So now we have Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Mhm.
The 3 Dragon Riders. We've got Lane, Avienda, and Mick.
Oh, I am fucking men. I am marrying Avienda. She's getting wifeyed up. That's Bay. And then I'm killing Elaine because it won't be that hard. She'll already be in the bath.
You can just drown her.
I gotta say that's my same order, but for different reasons.
Sorry, what was the order? It was kill Elaine.
Kill Elaine.
Fuck Min,
Fuck
Fuck
Min.
Min.
marry
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 Avi.
Avi. I might actually swap those two though. So I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I'll kill Elaine. I will marry Min, and I will fuck Avienda.
Wow, and we do have 3 different variations.
Oh,
Okay.
Because I'm marry Elaine, fuck Avienda, kill Min. I don't want to lay him.
so it was really nice knowing you, Daniel.
She's not a limp. She's actually amazing, and I really love her a lot. But I like some of the things blow on your
I was about to say Daniel's gonna get some wine later.
Oh.
Lorna, what about you?
Taint on my face.
And you didn't get to do the last one either, so
No, I didn't.
give them both.
Give 'em both.
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
sorry. Thank you. Please.
You're fine. I'm alone on an island over here. It's fun.
Not anymore.
She's at the North Harbor.
It's the main of the boat.
Also, just really quick, Smack does have a really great comment, which is, did we really have to ask Andrew that second one?
We really have to. Very, very vocal about who deserves to live and who deserves to just go somewhere else.
Dragon Riders.
Okay, so
Okay, go.
it would be fuck Perrin, marry Matt, kill Rams. I know. I agree with you.
Excellent. No, I love this.
Daniel's happy.
Especially because there was a lot of shit that I got in chat for this.
And then
So I'm
it
glad
would
I'm at
be-
least not alone.
No, you're not alone. You're not alone. We'll kill Elaine, obviously. Sorry.
We're not
And
together.
And there they deviate.
Yeah, no, we deviate. Sorry.
Proclivity for burdening warranty.
And then marry Avi and Buckman.
Okay,
All
there it
right.
is.
Solid.
Damn straight.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's me be clear.
Uh-oh.
Though we said we would kill a particular character, I don't know that any of us don't love all these characters.
Oh,
Yeah.
Very
No.
true. Very
Fuck,
true.
Marry, Kill is supposed to be difficult.
Yes.
Yes.
If you do Fuck, Marry, Kill and it's like,
Crazy.
Lanfear, and, like,
Okay,
whatever, it's
so
like, yeah,
you
it's
could go Fuck, Marry,
obviously
Kill
we kill.
hard mode,
Where you want to kill
Wait.
all of them, and
where
have
you
to
want
choose
all
it.
of them, where
Yeah.
you hate all of them.
Yes. There's also.
So we could do Gawain,
Oh
Tylan,
no! No, this fucking hurts.
and Hessalam.
Okay, so the answer is marry Gawain, fuck Hasselhoff, kill Tyler. Like, easy. That's actually not even that difficult.
Or you could use.
I'll take idiot that I'm married to. That's fine.
You know, I can.
That's a pretty
I can
solid
agree with
lineup.
that.
That's a pretty solid lineup.
You could also go Lanfear, Grandal, Semiraj. Figure that one out.
Sorry.
Now we got the comic book conundrum.
Right? Lanfear, Semiraj, and Grandal.
Fuck Randolph.
Okay.
Fuck Grendel.
Marry Lanfear, kill Samurai. I don't trust her at all.
Okay.
Lanfear
Yeah.
is a stan.
Cimarron
Like,
Cimarron would be a
Lanfear is-
gaslighting bitch, like you know she
Lanfear
would.
is ride or die.
Yeah.
But
She's
she's
incredibly
gaslight.
loyal. So once you get her to love you,
Well, okay, yeah.
you'll never be without her, even in your.
But I thought that
Even in your next life.
Judy went well until death do you part. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Beyond that.
Until never do we part.
It's like the old like obsessed girlfriend.
We'll be together
Oh no.
forever.
Oh my god.
Oh, see.
Stop.
Josh is already on his knees for it.
Oh,
Oh, Marshani, this is great. And
Uh-oh.
also
Uh-oh.
horrible.
Oh, fuck.
Again, Tylen gets killed anyway, so kill Gawain. Tylen. Marry Hesselon after A Memory of Light.
Oh.
Fair.
Oh, that's good.
Spoiler banner still up, right?
Good,
Okay.
good.
Oh yeah, the spoiler banner has not come down since we started talking Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Okay, good.
Oh, I'm happy for that.
Did you black out questions on here that we'd answered? Or
Yes.
is- okay, good. Cool. So there aren't more questions in chat, and that's okay. We're gonna take a question from previous.
From the archives.
From the archives.
Hopefully you can understand my organization there. Oh yeah, those actually put spoiler words. Don't worry about like the low level, mid level, or high level spoiler, because that was when we did the live stream and I had the 3 different banners.
Mhm.
We only have the one.
So I'm actually going to take down the banner
Uh-oh.
because we don't need it.
Don't. It stands. It flies.
Critter, I will get to your question in a moment, but I do like this question, so we're going to answer it. This is a funny question from Magic of the Blood.
Okay.
Would you rather live without your big toe
Mhm.
or your thumb?
Toe.
Without my big toe.
Bye-bye, Toe.
In fact, let me just cut it off right now.
I'll just cut it off right now. You got a cave on it, right? Ah! No, because the thumb I use every day. Now,
we're gonna have to switch.
this
the
is
stream over to
deceptively
live.
crazy because the toe does do a lot
Oh, it
in
does
helping
a
you
lot.
balance and
Balance,
helping
yeah.
you move. And helping,
I would
But-
agree, though, that thumb does so much.
the thumb is more
Yeah.
important. I'm using my thumb right now.
You
I am
don't
not
have to
using
do
either
that.
one of
You
my big
cannot-
toes.
You cannot be using your thumb, though.
I mean, okay,
It's actually
yes.
super easy.
This is
with
called
one
the
ear.
thumbs up. It's a total bro move in a club, and don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it. All right, now we're gonna do. The spoiler banner doesn't need to go back up. Did you see the low game trailer? The answer is yes. We all watched it, and we all even watched it together. It was one of the greatest Gathering Madness gifts that Amazon could have given us.
It was
Yeah.
a nice treat during breakfast.
By the way,
It was also totally for us.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's really
Amazon will claim that it's not, but it's just because they're good.
they're going to say
They're
it's
good at keeping
Don't
coincidences.
claim anything, but it is nice to see.
What do we
that
know
they
about
remembered our
coincidences? They don't exist. It is always the will of the wheel. The wheel weaves as the
the
wheel
wheel
wills.
weaves trailers.
And
as the wheel
Amazon
wills.
said, you know what? The Black Tower podcast is doing their Gathering Madness this weekend. We're going to throw them a bone, and we're going to release Logain for them specifically.
We're just waiting for the cage to show up with Logan in it.
Yes.
The bow tie.
Yeah.
Well, with Alvaro Marte in it.
Yeah.
That's a different kind of party, though.
Do one of you
Yeah.
want
Super
to
different kind of
hop
party.
on Zoom and tell anybody who's in there that they should be watching streaming?
We can do that.
Oh, they can hear you still.
Yeah,
Oh, can
they can hear you
Yeah,
on
sure,
Zoom.
that's right.
They should be able to.
I'm muted.
No, they should be able to hear you through this.
Oh,
The-
okay.
The,
cool.
setup itself is kind of confusing and convoluted, but
So we could probably do one more question before we do the.
I think, or does it
Taste
show
the
on the
tape.
Zoom that everything is muted? Because if anybody tries to talk to us on the
No.
Zoom, we can't hear them.
I can.
Oh,
You
you
just
can?
talk to us because my thing is still connected.
They hear us?
Oh, okay.
They can hear.
Yeah, they can.
Okay, sweet.
Um,
I can't see who it is from here because I have shitty eyesight. So
so we already talked a little bit about how we feel about it and that it was a nice gift. But how do you feel about the Logan trailer?
I mean,
really good.
absolutely amazing. I am so excited.
I'm
It's going to be so good.
Especially just the expanded character. Like,
Yeah.
God, it's gonna be so.
So excited. It does change my interpretation from the teaser trailer. That,
Yes.
Well, somewhat. I am more in the vein that is what Saidin looks like while it's tainted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it'll change later on, or it
Hold
will
on.
change if anything happens.
There we go.
Oh, is the banner up now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, so whenever Sidene is cleansed, I think it'll change to some degree. I think it'll have to. And well, I want it to change.
Yeah.
I don't know that it will because it might be used to keep with the symbology of the Aes Sedai symbol and to just help
The
visually differentiate symbolism. Sorry.
Well, and the
that's-
symbolism.
I loved that. That was great.
Like
What
as
is
soon
this
as you said it, that's the
symbolism?
exact thing I heard in my head. The word you're looking for is symbolism. Yeah, the symbolism
what I
of
was
the Aes
talking about.
Sedai symbol.
It will be cool when you start getting men and women channeling together to see if there's that black and white. Like,
I wonder how they're gonna have it. Like, is it if they ever channel at night or in a dark area? How they're gonna make
There's
it?
ways.
I know there's
to
ways to do it. I'm just
yeah.
interested to see it in that space.
Yeah.
But
Because
I love how like
Jesus, the Moraine channeling at Winter Night is so stark because it's so white. But yeah, it would definitely be very different if you have a dude channeling at night.
but I
It
love
would
how
just-
they highlight
is that the darkness? Does that just
darkness.
they highlight
Brothers,
Logan's,
darkness.
like strength by just having him effortlessly like channel like brush things away, and then of course towards the end, what I think is Kareem Nagashi.
Yep.
Right.
Saying like his strength isn't like anything I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I don't see Leandrin admitting that they're like a little taken back by how strong a male channeler is, especially that 5-piece that fuck up.
Yeah. I also love how she's like,
Peace.
I've never seen a man who can channel this much, and then Rand just in the back. I'll fucking do it again. Oh, fucking do it again.
Want to see
All right,
it again.
so I actually really, really like this question, so we're definitely gonna do it. Schmack says, in the last 3 years,
Okay.
what have been your guys' favorite episodes?
I like when
this
Jason
one
Denzel was really good.
Yeah, the Dragon Mount episode was good. God, that's tough.
Is that including or excluding live streams? It says
I
episodes, so
think
technically it
I
should.
think that includes live streams.
Oh,
I mean,
well-
it does say episodes, but I think it's just
Like
unless I'm
content
completely
that we
wrong,
put out, I
Smack.
guess.
I think it's content we've put out in the last few years.
The live
Given
stream
this is the third in.
Yeah, sorry. The live stream with Critter and Tom, obviously Critter from Critter, and
Right.
Tom from Dragon Mount was tons and tons of fun, and we could have probably, I think we said it 1,000 times, we could have kept going and going, talking about what the teacher trailer means for season 1. All the way back within the first year, the episode with Kate and Michael,
That was a good one.
that was really good. And we even did, like way back, we did an episode with Daniel Green a long time ago. That was
Yeah.
first year. That was before,
It was
like,
like fifth episode or something.
yeah, it was before Daniel was like full-time YouTuber.
Yeah.
And I think well before that was even like a consideration for him at the time.
I think
I think we enjoy. I mean, there's now with that like any that we don't mention. There's we enjoy all of them. So we're trying
Except
to
for that one.
except that one. That one was pretty terrible.
Actually, there is one episode that I really didn't enjoy, and that was the one where Morshadi was there. But thankfully, nobody will ever hear that episode because it doesn't exist. Because Daniel was in
the
charge of
lost
recording it.
episode.
And therefore,
Which lost it?
I'm just kidding. Morshadi, it was actually a wonderful episode, and I'm disappointed every day that it did not actually get captured.
I think. First off, I loved all the episodes that we have, the guests we've had over and over the last couple of years. But I think the episode that keeps jumping out to me in my mind as I think about this is when we did our background breakdown on Talmanes. Because, and then it's one of the things I've loved about doing our background breakdown series is because when you start to like drill into some of these characters, you see just how amazing they are as characters in the series and how much they add to the main progression of the storyline. And Talmanes, as we started looking at the books from his perspective and the things that he was, it was really, it gave, for me, it added depth to the Band of the Red Hand and gave me a greater appreciation for just how extremely badass that man is. Like, God, so
And
good.
it's unique because you get a full, instead of like finding out, like when we do those, whenever you're reading the books, you see each character through like slivers and bits of things they do and as they develop. But you never really, or I think a lot of people, unless they take notes for everything they read and they sit down and do it with characters, they don't really like look at full picture of the character or a lot of the characters. So it allows us, it affords us a chance to do that with these characters.
Oh,
And we can sit down and take the entirety
Gray Ashaman.
we can take the entirety of what the characters are and what they've done and look at it all collectively together and be like, there's been times where I'm like, that's really not that crazy of a character, and then we do the full picture and it's like,
Oh, damn.
yeah,
Yeah.
what are the most?
No, I'm saying,
really
it was like,
I love the. You weren't there, unfortunately, but Josh and I did the Dobrain episode and before we started the episode, one thing that you guys don't know is that Josh forgot who Dobrain was for a second. And so we're talking in the pre-show about the fact that we're going to be doing the background breakdown. It's blah blah blah. It's about Dobrain, and he goes, "Dobrain's a bum.
he's a bum. He's a
I don't
chump.
like. He's a chump. He's pathetic." And I was like, "What a weird take, Josh." But also, sure, I guess I'm like looking forward to your opinion on this. Tell us why he's such a bum. And then, of course, we start the episode. I give the introduction on Dobrain, and he goes, "Yeah, so I forgot who Dobrain was. This guy's great.
This guy's awesome. I like Dobrain. He's a good guy. Oh, shit.
Oh, that's great.
Good times.
That's great. Also, we have one more question that I actually want to answer because it's a relatively quick answer.
I don't even know what time we're at. I mean, yeah. What time is it?
It is.
It's
It is 7 o'clock.
It is.
It is
Taste
Time,
the Taint.
almost
this
time for
question.
Taste the Taint.
Yeah. And then we'll start getting everything ready for Taste the Taint. And while we're doing that, to just add to the fun of it, y'all can keep asking us questions.
Oh yeah, please do.
Oh, yeah.
But I do want to put this
something
out
with
there.
more substance than "Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?"
Sin.
Or not.
We have actually answered this question before, but we are happy to answer it again. The question is, how did each of you find the books?
Ah, yes. So for me, I was introduced to the books. I had just graduated high school, and I had spent that summer with a buddy of mine, Ben Lowe, and he and I would put on fencing masks, and we would use shinai, and we'd like sword fight each other all the time. And then in the middle of the night, we'd go to Taco Bell and eat Taco Bell. It was the best summer of my life ever. And one of the things we would do is we would go hang out at Richard Howard's house, who was just a really crazy guy. Like, love him to death, man. He was awesome. He was my piano teacher and my fencing instructor. And they were talking about, oh, look, the next book in the Wheel of Time's come out. The next book in the Wheel of Time's come out. What the hell is that? They introduced me to the books, and I was hooked ever since. And it was the best summer of my life.
That's saying it.
Right?
Feel better?
No,
Keep drinking.
we'll get there.
Also, Sin, again, we very much appreciate. This is a question that gets asked a lot, and it should, because as we get new listeners, they haven't necessarily heard the answer to this question, especially given that they're on live streams most of the time.
Yeah,
I think
they-
the most we've answered it on is live streams. And while
We're just
there
fine.
is some expectation that you've seen or listened to a number of episodes of ours when you hop in and do things like this. We definitely do not expect you to have watched all of the live streams and all of the episodes and all of the everything. So we're happy to go ahead and answer the question again.
Sorry, we'd answer your question, but you're only 99.9% complete with our content. And
Yeah,
Is this-
no, fuck that
It's
shit.
just like, we're gonna do this on the same stream.
or no, we can. Well, yeah, I don't want to like break into a new stream an hour in.
Yeah.
Just to change the title.
Rashadi is just so good at this.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Josh. Hey, here's another reason I should play Androl. I was a fencer this one time. It's so good. It's so shit.
Well, you
I
know,
love it.
I'll
Rafe, Sarah, you guys, you know, you watch, we know.
You're watching.
So,
You're watching.
so you know, when you guys go to cast
There are
Andor,
like 3 of our 11 views. Calm down.
I started a family friend on my mom's side, like at where my grandmother lives, recommended the series to me after finishing the Harry Potter series when I was like 12 or 13, and started reading it. Read all the books that were out at the time, and then he was like, "Oh, yeah, well, you know, there's not any more books out." And for the longest, I didn't know that Robert Jordan actually passed away. So like I missed all of that news, and like because I hit a point where I'm like, well, the series isn't finished, I'll just wait till it's finished. And then after a while, I was just like, well, whatever. And I started reading other stuff. And then one day I was at work, and I was like, I want to reread what there is of the Wheel of Time series. So I looked up on Google Books and saw that the series was now complete, and was like, holy shit! And binged reread like the last 3 books at work for it took me like maybe a month, if that.
nice.
And
We're
then I
so
was
sorry, Grashman. That's it. Grashman said, "Me too. My first live stream. The first episode I listened to scared the shit out of me, but I was I fucking loved it."
Now I'm curious what the first episode was.
Oh, wait.
It was the Hinterstaff episode.
That was a good one.
Oh yeah, I should probably also answer this question.
I mean, if you want,
You and Adelorna both, yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
So as I said, this story is getting more and more polished, and it's great. Every time I answer this question, it gets to be a better story. The answer is my family went on a trip to the East Coast, like to Philly and New York and Washington, D.C., and a number of different places when I was like 8 years old. And my sister had just finished reading like the first 4 books in the series. And she spent an entire night where we were walking from somewhere to somewhere else because my family is very frugal. And so we did not taxi everywhere. We walked everywhere, which meant that my 8-year-old feet fucking hated me. But at the same time, it gave us a lot of opportunity for my sister to tell me the story of Wheel of Time. And I was super hooked. I was like, this sounds like an amazing fucking story.
The greatest story.
Went home, read the very first Wheel of Time book, and went, there are more of these, right? And she was like, yeah, Daniel. They're like 8. And I was like, fantastic. And so I started reading all the rest of them. So as I said, I want to say that either 7 or 8 was out. And either 8 or 9 was coming out very soon when I first read it. And so I got into the series and started rereading all of the books after or right before a new book would come out. And so I've probably read the series, upwards of 6 or 7 times at this point in pieces.
Yes.
Because I've reread the first book like at least 7 times. And then the second book at least 7 times, all the way up through like 7 or 8. But yeah, so I was 8 when I first started reading, and I think I finished the series that was out when I was like 10.
Yeah.
And then finished the series as it came out. But I learned it.
So
I've
mine
never heard
is
her answer, so this is going to be
super
fun.
weird. Mine is super, super weird. Okay,
I love you too
so
more, Shotty. Thanks for being here.
late teens, I was on a road trip with my parents from Texas to Massachusetts. I flew through the books that I brought with me.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's a road trip.
that is a road trip. I love
That
road
is a road
trips.
trip.
Me too.
So my parents were inside buying road trip stuff, and they went to the book section, got me parts 1 and 2 of The Great Hunt. So I
Okay.
read The Great Hunt before I ever read The Eye of the World. And that just reading parts 1 and 2 of The Great Hunt, which it actually was split into 2 books, which phased me.
Right?
That got me hooked.
Nice.
Nice.
Excellent.
Yes.
all right.
So we do have a number of, or at least another couple of questions, but we are going to at least start setting up for the Taste the Taint challenge because that is the next thing on our schedule. So as
So they
stated,
did the first challenge
please,
question.
They'll
please go ahead and keep putting in questions. We're gonna have a lot more fun with different things. We really like asking Ashaman questions.
So we're gonna take
Yeah.
the next 4 minutes to get ready.
As many minutes.
So we're gonna play that countdown timer for you again. If you are using headphones or have your speakers turned up, fair warning because I think the audio on it might be a little on the loud side. So fair warning.
I don't know how to do that.
Click on brands and then scroll down to like videos, and it should be not
The
the first one.
countdown, not with intro.
Yeah, the one without the intro.
Live stream countdown.
Yeah. So we're gonna play that to give us 4 minutes to get everything set up and ready, and then we'll come back for Taste the Tank.
we're tasting the taint.
All right, 3, 2, 1. You've been warned.
So there we go.
the show, and then put the other stuff. Or you click it again to turn it off. Same with the comments. So far right, very top is the comments, and you can click that and show comments live on the stream.
Okay.
So
Here you go, Andrew.
I will probably.
Okay. Hi. You guys, you know what it is. It is time for Taste of the Taint. Let's see. Okay, we got our bottles lined up right here.
I brought that. That's like a safety measure, as safe as we get.
Safety, right? So we're gonna drop some milk right here just in case we need it. And I'm trying to make sure we got all the hot sauces in the frame. I see.
We can move that camera closer probably if you want.
Milk doesn't even really work. No, sugar. Sugar is the only thing
I
that
know.
really
I got a
works.
biscuit for that,
A biscuit? Okay.
so if it gets too hot.
Mhm.
Also, I got one less piece of chicken than everybody else.
Do you want one of my pieces of chicken?
No. But I was gonna say, when you guys try my sauce,
Mhm.
I just won't eat one, and that will be because I've already eaten my sauce. I know what it tastes like.
Come on, I'm not even gonna go there.
You just did.
Yes, I do apologize. They sold it in 12, and one of the pieces.
As soon as-
it.
Yeah.
I can split one of my pieces in half.
Yeah, there are.
And as soon as we're ready to go, did you show her where the Taste the Taint banner is? Okay.
Close the bumper for it. It's a little bit closer. They can hear us all.
So we have let Adelorna from the North Harbor podcast take over. If you've not watched the North Harbor podcast, they're an up and coming. They're doing awesome. They're got some really great material. Go check them
I'm
out.
pretty sure we're the ones who are up, though they may be coming.
Hey,
Oh, that's a light in my head.
and you guys know what time it is. It is time for our third annual Taste the Taint challenge.
Oh, those special sauce.
Yes.
Now, you guys, one of the things that you guys did not realize,
Oh, that was loud.
we are in for a special treat this year because I have Black Tower Tainty sauce that is
He-
homemade
He had a baby poop into a bottle.
twice. Then I fermented it. No, so this is Black Tower hot sauce. It's going to be awesome. And tonight we're. Is this the one we're starting with?
No.
No. Okay.
This
Which one
this is the actual. So for us, the Taste the Taint challenge. Generally, I think every time we've done it has been 5 sauces.
Ish.
Uh,
well, the
well, no,
first
the
time we
first-
did it
the
was
first
one.
one was one. The last one was 5, but
The
we
last one was 5.
fucked up and did the hottest one first.
Yeah, because we're fucking morons.
Now this time we have Scoville
You know
units.
what?
Now for our patrons that know that that y'all got to vote on it, I ordered the Smack My Ass and Call Me Sally hot sauce that should have been right here,
And
but it's on back order.
Yeah.
So I forgot how hot it was and didn't look, and ordered a replacement that is now hotter than Blair's Mega Death sauce. I think Blair's Mega Death is what, 500,000 Scoville,
Yep.
and the replacement is 700,000 Scoville.
Jesus.
So
It's gonna be awesome.
the first one we
Why
have,
are we doing this?
it is 33.3 thousand, or 33.3K, or 33,000
That one?
Scoville units is the endorphin rush.
Endorphin rush. Beyond.
I love how
hot
the
sauce.
endorphin rush,
And
which
you can
is
see
the
they're all, like,
lowest
un-
one.
They're all
It's like
unsealed.
one drop hot, and it's like there are no fucking warning labels on this shit, even though it's 87 billion Scoville.
So I'm guessing the way we'll do this.
No, I
is-
guess it does say throat punch.
Yeah.
Which should be a warning.
Yeah. So we'll do one, and then we'll try
React.
to answer a question. Like we'll react.
Yeah.
Like as soon as we've eaten it, and we're trying to.
We're gonna react.
I mean,
I thought the whole point was to not react. Was to try and eat the hottest sauce you can. and
So I'm
not
gonna
react.
pour a little bit. We'll get a nice little. Oh, come on! Oh, there
Oh
it is.
Jesus!
A little bit, huh?
Why?
There we go.
Josh is. Well, I guess to be fair, this is the
To be fair,
lowest one.
this is the
To be
it's the lowest
fair.
one, you guys.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Nice.
Why am I doing this?
Gray Ashaman said, "Wonder if Adeline will be trying them with them."
Yes,
She will be.
Yeah.
Or at least she said she will be.
Oh, I will be.
She's gonna be like,
That was
oh,
not
look.
a challenge
Nom,
of
nom,
your
nom,
of your statement. It's just that she said we haven't seen her do it yet. Therefore,
Well, we haven't seen you do it yet this time either. So.
you know what? I don't know.
Yeah. What's up?
Just because you're right doesn't mean you have to say it.
Look who's talking. My God.
Well, actually,
Well, actually.
Well, yes, that would be true, but
that would be true in a world in which it's not so incorrect.
So this year we don't have any sponsorships, and that's fine. But the chicken is brought to you by Bojangles Chicken, which is a local
it's
chicken.
brought to you by
Bojangles.
somebody's bank account, and then
Yeah,
Bojangles made it.
Yeah, Bojangles made it. So
All
right.
It's also
So are
brought
you
to
ready?
by all of these different hot sauces.
yes.
So any one of you who wants to become a sponsor and get in on this sweet, sweet taste the taint action.
Hey. All
I
right.
mean, I'm not saying anything.
Who's ready to feel the endorphins?
Yeah,
Sure, let's do it.
Do it.
Because I know what you guys are doing. You're stalling.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. Taste the tank. I immediately regret this decision.
That's the lowest one.
Another biscuit over there.
Oh,
Remember,
Still here.
remember the one drop hot label?
we're gonna die.
Oh, it's got a really good flavor, though. But it does
Not a
quickly.
big fan.
But it does quickly evolve into a flavorless heat.
Oh, hiccups. There they are.
Yep.
Guys, I don't mean to alarm you. But we fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get a question.
Yeah, a question. If we have a question, if not, there's a spreadsheet with questions. Brands and then overlays has the spoiler. Oh no, there's my hiccups.
Oh.
Spoiler warning. Just drink the ranch.
Yeah, I don't know why you put so much on, Josh. That was a terrible idea.
You're not gonna do that again, are you?
Jesus.
Let's see.
Oh fuck.
Adalorna's making us look like a couple of bitches right now. She's just over there like,
Yeah.
cool.
What's up? Again, grew up in Texas. Grew my own jalapenos.
Oh.
I think I got this.
Oh, that was a spicy air.
That was a spicy oxygen.
Who's
All right,
feeling the
I'm
endorphins?
Smack said your poor toilet.
Yeah, no, we're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all gonna die, but we're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Question.
Into the mouth,
Question.
out to the bottom.
So where are the questions that you have?
Just
the
in
second
chat.
or third tab
Third
on
tab.
the actual. Yeah.
Aha, got it.
Are we sure
The nice
that was the
thing is-
weakest one?
The nice thing is that after the bomb, we probably won't be able to taste anything.
Not all of these are blacked out that were already asked.
That's fine.
Well, I asked one that I didn't black out.
Yeah, your big toe or your thumb.
Oh. Oh.
Wait a second. Snakes and Foxes says, do the Ashaman Aja's powers combine to form Captain Dragon?
Yes.
Wait, does that mean that all of the Ashaman Ajas are heart and fire and water and
Earth
Yes.
having problems?
No.
All right. Easy yes or no question. Do they combine to form Captain Dragon? Yes.
Oh, I thought that was an aside. I didn't think that was the actual
Oh.
question.
No, that is an actual question.
But yes, an actual question.
Okay.
All right.
I mean,
So
I
now
can-
we're going to move on to our second one. To get this over as quickly as possible so that we can all die.
Okay.
We're going to move on
Which one's
to
one?
the most famous, not the most famous, the most requested sauce,
The most painful sauce.
which
Not
is
almost.
da bomb. How many Scoville units is this?
135,000. More than triple as hot as Endorphin Rush.
Oh.
If I remember the values right.
Gray Ashaman said nobody looks in pain yet.
It'll happen.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Not right now, no. I don't want the brown Kool-Aid man saying, oh yeah. And neither does Andrew's couch.
however, if I'm the person in the restroom, that means it's mine.
The Ashaman combined to form Voltron.
Sweet.
And generally, whoever is the first one to put the sauce on is going to be the one that determines how much the rest of us put on.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, I get to start them all then.
Just
a dab.
a little skin mark.
A little skin mark.
Just a
Don't
little
be saying that later.
dab. I sure hope not. The underwear gets expensive.
It's not, you're not wrong. Oh, that's a lot. Oh.
It's not that much. It's not as much as you put on the fucking first time.
I know, the first one.
There's like, oh yes, the first one will be super easy. It was one the patrons chose, not yours.
Yes. We didn't start with yours, fuckface.
Huh?
We still started at very high scopes.
He just went, I'm sorry, my mouth is on fire. I can't hear.
We got the
Like,
ice
you're
pepper
still there.
Aja in here. That's
Because-
like, yeah.
So now here's the question: when you're putting it in your mouth,
Are
are you putting it sauce? Are you putting sauce side down or sauce side up?
Sauce side up.
It doesn't get better.
It doesn't.
And then,
it doesn't.
like, flip it over.
Okay. So you coat the roof of your mouth.
Yes.
No. Don't let it touch the roof of your mouth. Just
Okay. I'm gonna put it in like sauce side down, like
Okay.
obviously like
how that.
as it inserts in my mouth,
Hey,
it will
Josh,
twist.
do you do sauce side up or sauce side down?
I did sauce side down on that last one because I wanted to taste the sauce. Like,
Yeah.
Really good. All right.
yeah, the last one actually, Endorphin Rush actually did have a pretty.
It was a good flavor. I like it.
All right, let's drop in the bomb.
There you go.
Yeah, no, that. Ew.
That one also does not have a great flavor.
Someone says ice pepper Aja.
Andrew said that.
Oh, no, that's not good.
Nope. Definitely don't want to eat that record.
Hey, it hurts.
Yeah. Really?
Oh,
That's a bad flavor.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't taste great.
I'm gonna say that's not as bad as the Endorphin Rush.
Oh no, it builds. The bomb is built to build. If I remember right. There's a reason it makes it onto every episode of Hot Ones.
Mm.
Any questions?
Remember, guys, keep the questions coming. You're gonna get some interesting answers.
Yeah.
There may or may not be a number of fucks in the middle. That's fine.
Oh, that is
Okay.
nasty.
So,
That's what that is. Every time we put a goddamn cup down, there's a sound because the
Oh.
microphone's on the table. I was like, what is that bump sound?
okay, question. Given RJ's list of accents, which accents do you want to see be true to RJ's vision, and which ones do you want to be changed or different?
I want the Sean Chan change.
I want him to say the same.
The South has dealt with it for a long time, and whether it's right or wrong, personally, I don't want any more of it. Fuck!
Accents are weird because if you have someone do an accent, invariably there will be someone who's like, oh. Invariably, someone gets upset with it. I mean, you see, like the Trade Federation. A lot of people were very, very upset that they had Asian accents in Star Wars. So I think that if you're going to do the accents,
Asian accents,
huh?
People would call that Asian accents.
And-
I just thought
and
it was the
episode one?
only way that they could talk because their mouths were so fucky.
I heard someone complain that it was yellow washing, and I was just like, okay, stop. Their words, not mine.
They were very clearly gray. I don't know what this is.
Fuck you.
The Trade Federation.
Oh.
Were very clearly gray. Not gray Aja, like actual gray.
Their actual coloring. So as far as accents go, I don't care one way or the other if they keep it to the books or if they change them. I just hope that they do it well and it makes sense for the story.
Mm-hmm.
I want the Shan-Chian to talk like Texans.
Oh! Okay.
Let the patrons choose, they said. It'll be great, they said.
Yeah, we said that. It's not like someone at the very minimum suggested such a thing.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
I just said yes. You're the one who made the idea up.
Well, what's next?
Let's go. Next is the mule sauce. This is the one we got whenever we got the stickers that Tree designed
All of our
for the
Great
great
captains.
captains. 5 great captains.
5 great captains.
5 great hot sauces.
Papa, Pedro,
Help us. I mean, what?
Daddy
Actually,
Dabram.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm gonna say Endorphin Rush. Gareth Brand.
Okay.
The Bomb. Pedrin Nile. Not a good flavor. Too much unnecessary heat that builds until it's just bad.
All right, the next one is sticker mule sauce. This one is rated or stated, from what I can find online, to be between 300,000 and 500,000.
Okay.
Oh, look, it's got the little stopper thingy on it.
Nice.
Well, this is going to be like a buffalo sauce.
Buffalo,
You keep saying that.
buffalo.
Smelling it?
Oh.
Oh. Y'all dying already?
Don't make me laugh and I'll fucking. Hey, it's the indoor.
Are we all drunk? Are we all high?
No, I'm laughing a
Oh.
lot. No, I'm laughing because I almost snot rocketed you. I didn't realize my sinuses were backing up, and then I just tried to stop laughing. It was like,
Oh, geez. Oh.
I do as the stopper guides.
Oh, God.
All right. Hey, you want to bring that trash can a little closer?
Really? But I will.
Or at least long enough for me to throw these issues in it. Oh. We're deleting our Patreon after this.
The patrons are fired.
Hey, that was nice of y'all.
No, you guys are great.
No, we love you. And you know what? Mule kicking sauce because you guys kicked our ass. And I'm not afraid to admit it.
Right.
Kick their ass. I get it.
Ooh, I like the flavor of this one.
Mm.
Mm.
Oh.
Oh my god,
Mm.
they're so
Okay.
good.
If it doesn't make me die, it's gonna be my favorite sauce.
Pedron says, "So, Adelorna, you got some beards."
Indeed.
Okay.
That one's actually.
That one was good.
Nice.
I like that one. That was delicious.
I don't know if that's just what I could find for it.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I believe you.
Sauce companies, hot sauce companies. When you make your sauce
Oh.
and you put it out there for purchase, include in your description at least a range for the Scoville unit, so I don't have to search Google for it.
That would be kind.
Oh.
Not necessary, but definitely kind.
Okay. Again, no questions in chat. So, if you went to the Snakes and Foxes, what would your 3 questions and your 3 wishes be?
Oh.
Yeah.
The ale fin and the eel fin.
Yes, the ale fin and the eel fin. By the way, the eel fin are the foxes, and the ale fin are the snakes.
That's
Does
correct.
not make any sense.
It's got a little heat on the back end.
Yeah, that one was.
What was that?
What would you ask them?
What do you ask me? Who framed the Roger Rabbit?
So,
Oh wait, where was
did you put the spoiler planner up?
Yeah, it's up.
Oh,
Who
sweet.
killed JFK?
Here's mine.
And who's my real dad?
Mine are all, because it's in the series, here's my questions from the series. Who is the Comey?
Oh.
Oh yes. Okay.
What are the intricacies of how Rand likes to fight?
How does Rand
Okay.
fucking do that?
And
You know what's funny?
is Masha Dara Mordeth actually dead?
Okay.
There's my 3 questions.
Those are all great questions, and I actually agree with all of them. I do also think it would be funny when you get there and you're like, who is Nakomi? And the Finn are like, we don't fucking know. And then you're like, all right, fine. You're gonna pass on that one. Hey, how does Rand light the pipe at the end? And the Finn are like, fuck you! We can't
Who
answer
the hell
that.
is Rand?
So by definition, I'm then unable to keep the pack.
Correct. Yeah.
Yep.
You would get out of it.
Yep.
Or they'd actually have the answer to who Nakomi was, and then you'd just be happy.
What would your 3 questions be?
My 3 questions. Shit.
That's not a question. That's a statement.
No, thank you.
It's an order, actually.
When will the fire in my mouth be out?
How long before the fire reaches my hand?
What do I need to do to make sure that the Black Tower remains prosperous and strong?
Gay.
What is the key to the Shanshan downfall?
Ooh, that's good.
And what can we do to ensure that darkness does not come upon the land again? Which is a dumb question, I know. So shut up.
It's not a dumb question.
No. It also touches on.
It touches on the shadow, so it's like the wording very carefully.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, and so there was
I'm
a
sorry,
second
I'm
part,
not
right?
preserving
What
my
three-
life.
What 3 wishes will we make?
Yeah.
Oh,
I want my bloody memory back.
this one comes with a skull.
Oh.
Always.
How many is that?
That's the
This
fourth
is-
one.
Blair's Megadeth sauce.
Oh, how many Scovilles?
Yeah. Do we want it?
Too many.
So I would say I want something that allows me to see all channeling,
Ooh.
whether it is true power, one power, like whatever it is. I want to be able to see it being done. Male, female, doesn't matter.
Nice.
Cats
Right.
would almost have one of those.
I want a type of board or device that can block, again, all forms of channeling, including the true power.
The medallion.
Does it block the true power?
I don't think it's ever tested.
I think it's worth testing because we know the collars from the Sean Chan don't.
Correct.
Well, I'm just gonna cover that. Like,
Yeah.
but I'm asking for like something like a dream spike that blocks all of it. I don't think a dream spike blocks the true power, does it? Or do we ever see it tested?
I don't think it's
I don't think it does because I think Morton puts it down and he still opens the gateway and
Yeah.
pieces the fuck out.
Yeah, there's.
Well, it's also true that when it comes right down to it, Moradin is like the only real example of true power use that we see, and so if Moradin's not there, it probably doesn't get tested.
And I want a pocket land.
A pocket what?
A pocket land, kind of like the joke of a trunk monkey.
Oh,
You know, like whenever your car's getting broken to, like the alarm goes off, the monkey hops out and beats him with a wrench. I want a pocket land. I want a pocket land so that whenever somebody's trying to kill me, I can just be like,
Pocket lock.
pocket lock. Land, motherfucker.
Pocket lock.
You made me say long. I don't want to.
Blair's Megadeth sauce
Well, you still got 3 wishes.
with liquid insanity.
Yeah, you still have a question to answer.
I want
This to be over.
a paralysis net,
Okay.
Where's
a
the
full
lid?
paralysis
Did you
net.
shake it up?
I did shake it.
We
Did it already separate?
Okay.
Where's the lid?
I want a full paralysis net.
I don't want just what's on the fucking top.
I
Oh,
want.
there, it's on my finger.
I want one of those knives that allow you to hide from the shadow.
Don't ask for it like that.
I won't. And I will also not be eating stupid hot sauce before I go into the fucking send-off. Like, come on.
No. That's you don't understand. That's the new requirement. They used to ask for a gift. Now they just make you eat 5 different hot sauces.
It didn't even mix.
Your mom didn't even.
Hey-o.
No.
I already know I'm not going to like the flavor.
This
of
one is guaranteed, I think, 500 or 550,000.
Whoa.
Yeah, right?
God damn it,
Like
Bobby,
this-
there's propane in my mouth.
God damn it, Bobby.
Ah!
Shit.
Get a lot?
Yeah, he did. Holy
Oh
shit.
no.
It's still way too much, but it's less. It's gonna kill me less.
Do you want to switch pieces?
What?
Do you want to switch pieces and get
No.
a okay.
Oh my
This
god.
is half the fun.
She is so savage over there. She's
Yeah.
like, y'all crying like little bitches.
Look, I'm fine over here. Yeah.
All right.
And then a Tir Grail that makes me never have to do this again.
Okay, sweet.
Cheers.
All hacks. Oh, fine. Hacks.
I want something that gives me exact change for everything I buy. Doesn't matter what it is. I just always have exact change for whatever I buy.
Pocket change.
Pocket change. I just have this $1 trillion coin.
It's a platinum Bitcoin.
Does it have to be a thing? No, because Matt gets his memory back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And things like that. I would say.
I just chose things.
I also chose things because my brain wasn't
Well,
dude, I would have to think about
we're
this. so
waiting.
hard. I would want to know the weaves for teleportation.
Ooh.
Not
Gateways, but actual
Teleportation.
Nice.
Okay.
And a Harry Potter invisibility clip.
Okay. All right.
Fair enough.
I like that one.
All right. Blair's Mega Death Sauce.
With liquid insanity.
With liquid
Is that
insanity.
a thing that it
Yep.
says?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Cheers,
Cheers.
lady.
I won't stop, Dory.
Oh, God. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
This one might be Pedro.
Ah, there it is.
Because I don't like the flavor, and it sucks harder.
Oh. It's the flavor for me. It's such a
that is not
bad
good at
flavor.
all.
No, the flavor sucks.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm getting a good burn, but it's more in the form of like warmth in the back of my throat. Like it's not like stingy like the endorphin rush was. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So, what's the best and worst parts of doing a podcast? That was Sin asked that.
The best part, hands down, is this shit right here. And Jordan Con. Meeting new people, getting to obsess over something that you like. And, you know, people don't give you this look. They give you a look like, oh my God, like, dang, you thought a lot about this. And I'm like, no, I'm just really obsessive. And it's not, these are the adventures and the friends.
These
Easily.
are the adventures. Of
The best
Black
part.
Power
Worst part, it's expensive as fuck to fly and see these assholes.
Rude but accurate.
No, I mean there is a time commitment there, and that can be a challenging, especially when coordinating across the nation.
Accurate.
That
That's
can
the
be a
worst part.
challenge sometimes. That's definitely. Even that's not like bad. It's just a challenge.
It's not a problem. It's just a challenge. It's a challenge.
Ow.
You good over there?
Nope. Yep.
The best part for me is, because I don't want to echo what he said, because I think a lot of this stuff we're going to agree on. Like meeting people and like meeting these guys and meeting everybody else, like going to Jordan Con, all that stuff is a ton of fun. But there's, no matter how busy or crazy your day is, we have a day. Well, we have like an hour and a half to 2.5 hours. That it's just, unless we have guests, but even that's still a ton. But it's just time for us to sit down, escape from everything else. Like when we're recording a podcast, unless like an emergency happens, nothing else matters. Nothing else is like at least anything I'm thinking about, and we can just sit there and focus on the wheel of time, enjoy something that we love, and talk about it, and geek out about it. And then since people actually, for some unforeseen, unknowable reason, want to listen to it, I mean, then we get to share that with other people, and they tell us kind of what they think, or we come in and get an unofficial fact checker and everything. It's super cool. The worst part is I'm not, and I never will go into specifics unless somebody else decides to make anything public that directly affects us. But there's another side to all of the content creator experience where, and it's not just content creators, but anytime there's drama, it always becomes known, or some kind of conversation or something like that. Like when I say becomes known, like we all kind of see it because we all enjoy the same space, and a lot of the content creators are there to have fun. They're there to talk about the wheel of time. They're there to engage with fans and engage with each other and do all this other stuff. So when the drama happens on the back end, it depends on how it is and what it is. But there's times where it can be disheartening. There's times where it can make you not want to be in that space at all anymore. And there's times where it just makes you want to just all the people that you interact with, just sometimes you're just you know what, I don't want to interact with this anymore because this is going to happen again. At the end of the day, we're all still people too. So we feel it whenever people if we put out content somebody doesn't like, or there's drama that starts, it whatever goes wherever, and people are really upset about it. It really affects all of us, or at least all of the content creators that were involved. And it can be really disheartening the way that some small sections of the fandom react to some of the stuff.
We also,
I can say that it has always been a small, but oftentimes very vocal section of the fandom.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm not saying they're wrong for feeling how they feel, but next time something happens that pisses you off, or you feel the need to instantly go to Twitter and report about it or something like that, remember that you're talking to people.
And about people often.
So
Yeah.
say what you want to say, but also you don't have to be a grade A dick. And being a grade A dick is a good way to ensure that, at least for me personally, I can't speak for anybody else. So this is just me personally, just Andrew. If that happens to me, and I feel like you've been a grade A dick to me, or it's directed at me, then there's a good chance that I'm not gonna want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Because why would? Because I'll still listen to what you're saying or see what you're saying, and it's good responses and stuff. A lot of times, like whenever it gets past the, this is fucked up or this is wrong.
Did they on Facebook too?
Yeah. That's not to like get into
Yeah.
like
Okay.
don't ask about like what drama or anything like that. Like there's literally nobody that I will discuss the drama with. Like this is the most you're gonna get. Literally nobody is gonna get this
Right.
discussion from us.
And
Or at
as
least
we
for
say at North Harbor, have a dick, don't be a dick.
So just remember that. We're all still
I
people
have
too.
one of those.
I would hope so.
Yeah, why not put Por qué no los dos?
I'm definitely a big fan of not being a dick ever, even if you.
I as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, last one.
Oh, let's do a little-
Oh, this is the last one already?
This is the last
Yeah,
one
that's-
already.
well, there's this one, and then there's my.
Yours. Okay.
Which we're gonna do as a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
Y'all need a
He
palate
says-
cleanser? Like, what is that?
Shut up.
I'm actually fine right now. So.
Yep, right.
I'm between these two because Andrew's totally fine and Josh is.
I mean, I'm
fine,
much
but-
better than I was. That endorphin rush is still by far
Yeah.
the first one we've done.
But it's also the first one. Like the first one were really bad, and I think like my taste buds have like a
Yeah,
built-in
that
like
could be.
panic reaction mechanism. Like you know
My
what?
brain
They're
just
like, it's
the
October
nerves
again.
off.
These fuckers are gonna kill us.
He's still doing it, so we're just gonna turn off like 80% of you. Of my taste buds, not of me as a person.
All right.
All right, so we got shit that's hot, Carolina Reaper, throat punch. How many go
We're
was
gonna-
this?
700,000.
Yeah, Carolina.
We're gonna deep throat the Reaper.
Great. Ashaman says, LOL, watching Daniel shake that up is cracking me up.
Shake, 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 shake.
Shake your booty.
Shake, shake, shake the hot sauce.
There for you.
You guys
Fan
think we're gonna
service.
make it through the entire recording of the episode or recording after this without somebody being like, I gotta go.
I don't know. We'll
But do we
see.
regularly make it through episodes
Let's see.
without somebody going? I need to take a second.
Is it me?
I'm just gonna turn
Am
off
I
my
the
video for a
drama?
second.
I don't think I'm the drama.
Just in the background.
Maybe
Just in the background of the podcast.
Am I the
There's
villain?
fucking lava.
I don't think I'm the villain.
That's not the joke.
It's not that good. Just do it.
Just do it. What do you think, Wackus Bunkus?
Fucking
Go
TikTok,
hot.
man.
Do you what is funny?
Oh. Oh, you naughty Wackus Bunkus. What a good idea. Come on, buddy.
What's happening?
It's the thick boy.
Your mom's a bitch.
That is awkward.
That's super awkward.
He's trying to, for those of you who can't see, he's trying to just get a teeny tiny bit. And what's going to happen is here in a second it's going to burp. And
Right,
he's gonna
exactly. That's what I'm trying to avoid. It's not even that I'm trying to get like a super small amount. I just don't want it to like
I know.
coat my chicken and my hand.
If it touches your hand, you have to lick it up.
Well, don't do it like that then. You know?
Oh, there it is. There it is.
No, it's just so thick.
It's
just clogging
it's
the
just
hole.
that thick. Why don't you tap it out on the plate?
I hate this.
I mean, that is an option.
All right,
Have it
that's
out on
it.
the plate.
That's good.
That's
I'm
it.
not doing
That's
it.
enough slices.
It is actually an amount. It's not
It's an
like I
amount.
just did like a drop. Oh, you know.
Naughty Wackus Bunkus.
Right? It's fucking difficult.
Oof.
all these guys making fun of me, and then
Oh.
it's their turn. They have just the same problem.
Going to die.
Hi.
No, yeah, you are.
I'm dead. Dead man walking.
You can't see it right now.
They're-
But that
they
Lord
need
is
to be-
also having the same problem.
We need to hurry this
Off
up so
camera,
that we can
shut
start
up.
the panel.
Oh, what time is
We
it?
got a panel.
What time
Yeah,
is it?
5
it's,
minutes.
In 5 minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Okay.
Oh shit! Do you already have this stuff set up?
Yeah, they already have the invite link. They're probably in there waiting. So let's,
Okay, cool.
let's hurry this up.
So let's do this. All right, Wackus Bonkus. Hey,
Hold on
do
a
the hot
second.
sauce.
I'm talking to our panelists.
Do the hot
Hot sauce.
That's
I
what
love you.
Taste the taint. Hashtag. Tell your friends.
Choose the tune. That is so sweet.
Ooh.
I like that one.
Okay, the flavor on that one is.
Right? I mean, when you get it to a specific.
It's going to be a
flavor.
slow burn though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna murder me. I'm gonna die, and then my butthole will die.
Okay. Thank you everyone for tuning in, watching us taste the taint.
We'll do this
who are
later
we-
on the weekend.
Who are we calling out?
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Well,
I-
we said at JordanCon we would talk about Daniel Green.
So Daniel Green, we
Uh,
challenge you to taste the taint. I'm going to say Critter
Oh.
challenge you. to taste the taint.
No, okay.
Did we challenge Alvaro last year?
We'll explain.
No, we can't.
We'll explain the challenge after we do whatever. I'm gonna nominate Nate Bliss.
Oh,
So we got Nameless, Critter, Daniel Green.
Yep.
I'm gonna call out Alvaro Muerte. It's a
Oh, no.
perfect day for you to get tainted.
Right. So for those of you that are challenged when you see this or whatever, like it's a taste the tank challenge. If you are really really bad with hot stuff, you can do like sour stuff. Just something that's kind of like don't make it
Intense,
easy. Make it
extreme.
yeah,
Yeah.
something like that within reason. Like obviously, if you can't do hot sauce, do something sour, do something nasty, stuff like that. We'll tweet at those individuals that they've been challenged to the taste the tank challenge. But we're gonna go ahead and hop off of here because we got a panel coming up and we need to make sure they're set up and ready. So thank you all so much and meet us back over. Well, actually, stay on the channel. It won't be this exact stream. It's going to be a different stream that's going to start up. We go to that, watch our fantastic panelists. You got Valkyrie Rob, Leah Roof Mistress, Joe, and Tom from Talk Around Route coming to talk about Ashaman and Aes Sedai in the Fourth Age. But thank you.
thank you
And
so much, everybody. Thank you.
We'll see you later on.
Later on.
Top right. In stream.